Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by her.
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Kelgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
Brothers, we have arrived at the burial. Board Thunderhawks immediately and prepare for assault.
Time to go.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numerelian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero.
Lieutenant Titus, blessings of the Omnissiah upon you.
Galio, theoretically, could Tacticus armor withstand a suborbital drop? Gravis is too cumbersome for our needs.
Negative. extreme risk. Dense debris fields litter the entry flight path.
But if we avoid the debris, could we survive the descent?
Calculating. Survival probability equal to 62.4136. Unacceptably low.
Thank you, Gallia.
An orbital drop without Gravis armor. It is a sound strategy. With a 38% failure rate.
We are facing much less favorable odds today. Brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
Done this before.
You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Abrakas.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives. I brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settle some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus.
Careful!
short work of these traitors.
Quicker than they deserve.
Waiting in ambush. Outmaneuver them. Pack engaged! Terminator! Resupplying. Restocking. Grenades located. Enemy destroyed. Move quickly. Thalassa are blind without our targeting signal. That pillar of corruption perverts the land. Thalassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You are ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done.
Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today. This will serve me well.
Foul sorcery. Using their barriers, no doubt.
Engaging process. Back to the wall. Sorcerer! I shall end his accursed rituals. Send it back to them. Suffer in death.
Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it. Yes, brother. Restock before we move on. Restocking. moving! Redeploying! Bolter destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area. Wait! It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Thalassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
They will not get past this.
Stocking up on rounds. Resupply at this location.
Hums with whispers. Thought from Onyx says I. Chosen me too, you say? Yes, thought from Onyx his secrets. Into my mind, too. What's it say? What's it want us to? Don't mind if I do. Thought from Onyx. We are strong, too, now, as you command. Thought from Onyx. We can only be strong one. All goes by plan.
Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step.
They will
Not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
Come, you warp-tainted bastards, and die!
watch as your false idols come. Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Go pack engage! Deploying strike grenade! lost their bomb signal.
Interference.
Could be. Come on, brother.
Listen.
I found grenades.
I hear engines.
There.
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose.
He must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
This is more like it.
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep it as a parting gift.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure. Rest easy. These souls have long since reached the fallen throne.
Grenades over here. Grenade down range. Loading up. Munitions secured. Found grenades. Armaments here. Resupplying. Supplies over there.
Megos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.6.C21P. Deciphering process for data metaset of unknown origin equals 0.1 millionth % complete. There is simply not enough time to pass this many geobytes. The teams are under assault, and we have only begun our exploration. May the Omnissiah guide me to something of essential value. Megos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.6.C73J. It is better to do something rather than be awestruck by the enormity of this find. How I wish I was permitted to see the site where this dataset was discovered. The environmental context would have proved useful. Noticed an anomaly within the unknown data metaset. Nearly all code is unfamiliar, except a simple subroutine of a very old lingua technica that was deprecated ages ago. Focusing my efforts here, it is at least familiar. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.6.C42V. Node of the deprecated lingua technica came alive when initiated. Whatever machine spirits lurk within, I pray they are of the ominous Aya's devising. Still, I feel the pull to execute the ancient code. By the machine god. The code transmits but a single word. Perhaps it is a prompt, a command. What is the intention behind this singular blinking text? It taunts me in my sleep. What does it mean? The word is awakening.
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora.
Is it possible that the device might work? Then it could weaken them.
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Then why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall. Proceed.
You crave the touch of the world, do you not?
Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
The artifact calls to you, Titus.
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Death to the false emperor! Death to his puppets!
We will not be disposed of so easily.
Great Emperor has foreseen your doom! We have witnessed it.
Reloading! This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked.
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down. Let us get to work. Restocking. Grenades located.
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating. More heretics.
We are on the right path. Very good. Punch a hole in that terminal. A fine gift from the Forge.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Reload! Take out the Forge! Open it up! Found grenade. Munitions secured. Sorcerer is dead. Grenades over here.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeroth.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damn Archmagos. If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed. Need to reload.
That airlock leads into the mines.
Gather inside.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the
Ruinous powers, etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself. Grabbing equipment.
The arch-enemy have penetrated deep into these caverns.
Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device.
No victory to you here.
Its ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
Resupplying. You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant,
More cheap tricks. Munitions secured.
Prostate punished.
fragmentation grenade.
No! end this desecration. Take out the sorcerer! Sorcerer is dead. There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
Pathetic sorcery.
Stocking up on rounds.
But boy, spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom.
Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the dark age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
Restock before we move on.
Ammunition secured. Resupply. How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
Emerge.
Heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope. penetrate his armor! Dominator down!
Is almost here, with enemy reinforcements and all specs.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
Auspex is clear.
Get on.
Reload! Ammunition secured.
A moment, brothers. Brace for what is to come.
Special tactic at the ready! Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spilled forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. Shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk. Let us get to work.
Turns a blind eye to the heretical menace. How long did you suffer the tortures of the Inquisition for merely touching that stone? All those years shrouded beneath the crimson hood, awaiting absolution.
You waste your breath.
Abandoned you, Titus.
Do not speak as if you know me.
Titus, I know you better than yourself.
Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
The artifact, united once more within the vastness of time and space. Do you not see it? This is all by his design. The changer of the way.
artifact once you have it.
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing, and I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt.
This will serve me well.
Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Sandgorge, of myself, of the great Finch. But consider, we are all proof of a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
More minions!
Lurking in dank holes like the filth they are!
This was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
Restocking! They will not get past this.
Why, in the name of terror, were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. The Martian priesthood goes too far.
This is more like it.
activated! Terminator! Reloading weapon!
These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures. All with the Martian cult's sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the thousand suns. They call us heretic for daring to wield the same power as your god Emperor. Sacrifice thousands to share his punch of the war, the altar of his doom. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus.
All this corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes, come, Mother. I wait for you.
A fine gift from the Forge. Crack grenade out!